Hi there. This is the story of a young woman who went missing. She was missing for 7 years and then came back. Okay, this happened in a small community. They lived on a rural route. It was close to a forces base. Um, it is told through the series of letters that the sister Jamie, which was missing, wrote to her sister Jody, which incidentally are twins. However, the first letter I am going to read is written by the sister who was not abducted. Okay, so it's very interesting. There's a really interesting twist. So it starts again. This is the letter from the sister who was not abducted. The worst day of my life started out like any ordinary day. My sister and I were working at a nursery. We had finished high school and were going to college in the fall. My sister Jamie and I are twins. So we got up early, went to work. My mom still made us breakfast every morning. By the time the smell of eggs and toast reached us upstairs, we were already dressed and ready. Jamie and I are identical twins, but we are very different. We work different jobs at the nursery. That day was a normal day. We finished work and went to the local watering hole. I drove Jamie. Jamie had her learners, but she's never tried for her full license. We usually went together to most places anyway. The nursery closed at 7 p.m. and we got out about 7:30. We got to the Compass Roadside Bar and Grill about 8 p.m. It was up on the highway, 5 minutes out of town, about 15 minutes from our house. We lived off the highway on a concession road. Number 2, my family had a beautiful old stone farmhouse. Our nearest neighbor was the Barkers, about a half a mile away. The Radners was on the other side in a converted schoolhouse. Our family and the Barkers had lived here for 2 generations. We stayed at the bar and talked with friends for a while anyway. It was getting dark. When we left, I had to go to the store, but Jamie wanted to go home. I dropped her off at the top of our driveway. Something I had done, something I had come to regret, but did it all the time. Jamie got out. I went to pick up my ginger ale from the store just past our house. I ran into Robert, our local police officer, and we chatted about 10 minutes. He told me someone had reported seeing a low-flying plane that they thought was in trouble, but he could see nothing. I left him and went home. That's when everything went wrong. Jamie was not there. So, for the next little while, of course, they had police and were grilled and search parties, but nothing, like I say, for 7 years. And then one day, Jamie came home from work. She had moved. She was living about 150 miles away from where her parents were. And she came home, and the phone was ringing. She turned on the TV, and cameras around her family's house, at a hospital. Her sister was back. Yeah, so it's a very interesting story. I will tell you the whole story through, like I said, through the letters. I will try to do 1 letter a day if they're not too long. I hope you will find this story as interesting as I did. Thank you.